It's the last one for today, and it's a doozy. We got 9 top 8 stars between both players.
Damn.
Well over 50% win rates.
And not just 9 top 8 appearances. Look how many matches they have between them. What is this? 95 plus 87? Jesus.
This is astronomical.
182
Mundungu
matches.
is one of 2 players who raced in the very first mystery tournament and then came back for every single one.
Huh. Yes. Okay, I understand. I've just gotten word from production that
Maurice
this is
has
not
one ear, one hand to his ear.
Yeah, this is not the last match for today. We're gonna have one more. But it's like in 2 hours.
Oh, okay.
What are we gonna do for an hour?
Maybe we'll find something to do. I don't know.
These races are gonna be quick. I don't know if they're gonna take 130 or any longer than an hour.
I spent kind of a lot of time putting together the Fantasy Star goal. I don't think I would be able to come up with one on the fly.
Oh, yeah,
I could just do a regular reject race.
That's the thing. That is tomorrow. That's true. For me too. It's 11 p.m. right now, so the next match is gonna be tomorrow.
What does distinguish these 2 players, aside from the slight win rate edge for Zecks, a number of top 8 appearances? Zecks has won the dang thing. Twice.
Oh yeah. And not just like, you won MT2, was smaller, was a little bit weird. No, also 11. That's the modern MT era. MT version 3, as I called it the last time.
Which one is Web 3.0? Is that the pipe dream that's never gonna happen?
I mean, Web 3.0 has been taken hostage by NFT bros, so you can just ignore that term.
Oh, I see. It meant something else, and now it means this stupid
Web
thing
2.0 meant something, and then they were like, oh, what if we call it Web 3.0 and then we get rich?
Okay, yeah.
It doesn't mean anything, really.
Because this is the... When you say Mystery Tournament 3.0, this is where my brain goes, and it's not a favorable comparison, you know?
Maybe there's something else that is good 3.0. Windows 3.0 was pretty good.
And I never really knew 3.0. It was always 3.1.
Well, that's just 3.0, but a little more.
Yeah. That's just math.
Oh, suddenly
Another
counting
thing.
is math.
Another thing we can compare is the matches they've played to get here. Zecks had a bye, has only won 1 match against Tetsuya, though. Strong opponent, High Seas Havoc. Genesis platformer.
Did you know the character in the game is called Havoc? That's why it's called that.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's not just like, whoa, it's getting wild.
Yeah, I mean, it's also getting wild. That's like the pun, I guess. It's like Sonic, he's fast. Like Sonic, you know? Sonic Boom.
The original title was Wild on the Water. And the character's name was Wild. And then they were like, well...
with a Y. Wow.
Yeah. Like Oscar Wilde. And it would poetry was a big theme in the game. Every level would open with a quote.
Lydia losing to Mundungu in Disruptor. What was that?
That's a PlayStation 1 FPS.
Oh, that doesn't inspire confidence in me, if I'm being honest.
It's very Doom-like.
Okay, that does inspire confidence.
Yeah, but you gotta play with a controller, so, you know.
And then The Adventures of Pinocchio, which was not the... There is a Disney Pinocchio game for the Game Boy, which I had as a kid, and it sucks. It's got like
so
the
does
stage...
this one.
It was different. I don't think it was too offensive in any way, you know?
No, but I certainly do not rush to tell people or recommend anyone play it.
About The Adventures of Pinocchio, the weird, unfinished game that was rebranded as a... What was it? Some German show? Ottifanten.
Yeah.
The Ottifans.
No, certainly not. It was weird. It was kind of hard to tell what was what. It was the classic isometric problem of where are the things in 3D space. But with infinite lives and very small levels, it was inoffensive. I agree with you about that.
It wasn't like Crazy Balloon 2005.
Yeah, some people did take offense to Crazy Balloon.
Too hard.
What is this? Wild West Quadrant. It's Looney Tunes Space Race. We got some racing music.
Yeah. Do I know this one? I feel like I know this. But maybe I'm thinking of something else.
Mundungu's flavor text says rolling Soko bonds. Chat says it's a puzzle game. I only see the name of the game. But it sounds like it very well could be.
What a jam.
I'm pretty into it.
Like a space version of Western. Oh yeah, makes
Well
sense.
done,
Space Race,
Doug
Wild
Boys.
West.
Yeah. Doug Boys and Dave Boardman done pretty good. I was like trying to glean what are we going to be in for here, and I looked at the box art you've uploaded, and it's just a spaceship.
Yeah, it's on the website. The game doesn't seem to have a title screen, so that's what we're doing.
I'm just now spotting the achievement pop-over thing that we never use.
Do you want to unlock an achievement?
I don't know. I don't think so. Oh wait, there is one that's like...
Click it.
Yeah, we might be about to.
Yeah. Game has a spaceship as its box art on the website.
This is a pretty cool thing you made. I just gotta be the presence of mind to use it.
It was mostly made for bingo, which we haven't done in a while. We should get back to that. Maybe once MT slows down a bit.
A potential time filler.
Alright, check it out. We have an actual game. Deflector! No, Chromatron!
Well, we've seen these sorts of games before. Of 50 levels, we're going to be beating 25.
Now if this game is gonna have audio, we're gonna see. Oh, look at the mouse cursor. Cute.
The comment from chat, yeah, it was Shrambles and Maurice who were commentating.
Which game?
It's Crazy Balloon.
Ah.
And Shrambles said like, yeah, when you lose like that, it's gotta be deflating.
Oh.
And then you were completely silent for like 30 seconds.
I was doing something else, I think, at the time.
Yeah, but it read like you were just not having it.
Ah!
So here we go. The lasers have crossed, but the blue is going through the red, and that's bad.
Did you see what just accidentally happened when we combined these two lasers? They turned teal.
Oh, Chromatron.
Yeah. Oh, it's what we actually have to do.
Yeah.
This one's teal.
Oh, Lord.
Oh no, it's enough if you hit like a part of that color. I guess green goes here.
If blue and green are going in. Oh, okay. But no, it's only half lit up. Now it's fully lit up because blue and green are hitting it.
I feel like I've played this. Or something like this.
So you've got green. You've got some kind of like pass-through splitter thing. All right, Mundungu's done.
So green is not enough to make yellow happen? Why not?
It can half do it. Oh, but is it just like...
But on the previous puzzle it was enough to get like green into teal.
Well, once you get both, it'll truly... There's like 2 stages of being lit up. But what's weird is that it doesn't seem to be reacting to the first one. The splitter not only splits a laser, but can merge 2 laser beams into a single one, forming a new colored beam. The splitter being visually very similar to the reflector is kind of annoying.
So what are we doing, Myth? How do we solve this conundrum? Seems like we're missing a thing.
If you have deflector, I guess I'll draw like splitter.
Why is the font for
That gets
Zecks
you,
so much
gets you
different?
yellow going this way, but that's true. That's weird. That's concerning.
I want to erase now. What were you drawing?
It's not good enough. I would need a deflector here and here.
Yeah.
If you deflect here and then split here,
It's not gonna go back, I think. Oh yeah, maybe?
I don't know.
It was a little bit weird when they were hitting each other. He's gonna have to turn this one and then...
Zecks is doing what I'm doing and it's working. No, wait, you gotta get like both of them.
Didn't
it doesn't
work.
work. It doesn't work.
I'm sorry.
It's not even close.
Both of these players are like behind in their mind. 100%.
Oh god.
There's no way they think, oh yeah, my opponent is also stuck on this puzzle with 3 things and 2 finishes only.
This is a tutorial on color merging.
I don't even know what we're I want to almost download the game and try this out myself, because that's...
What happens if you have a deflector here, but it's aiming to do this, right? But green is coming in from this side. What happens? Does green just stop?
Oh, like you want to maybe have like this?
Yeah.
So red is coming like... Ooh, pew pew, pew pew.
And green is doing like nothing at all, I guess. I don't know.
Well,
But
green
I'm just
is-
curious.
Green's going here, which may make it also yellow on the right side.
Jackazam seems to know what's up.
Splitter goes on the bottom.
Okay, so splitter here.
Yeah.
And then what? Deflector, deflector?
Or maybe
It's pretty
deflector.
natural sort of thing.
Maybe not this one, but the left one. So that it combines right here. Becomes yellow, goes
Yeah, I
straight,
see
but
it,
that's
I
the
see it.
question. Oh, Zecks kind of sees it.
That would be sending red this way from this deflector.
Oh,
Right.
we did it!
And the splitter would do it.
It was exactly
Mundungu's
what
done.
Jackazam and then we were doing. Both of them are done. We're so synced up.
Good lord. Red up top, blue on the bottom, which is the opposite way the lasers spawn, by the way. And purple in the middle. So you've got a symmetric amount of things and a symmetric start for your lasers and a symmetric finish for their goal and color type and everything. It's a perfectly symmetric puzzle. So I believe your answer must also be perfectly symmetric. Your mirror placements must be.
I like that idea. Mundungu has already solved it.
It's a theory I know from Sudoku. I'm not sure if it fully applies here. But dude, look at the angle on this. This thing is horrible. This like hexagonal mirror.
This thing.
Yeah. There's like a mathematical proof about symmetry. Like Gödel's theorem of something something.
Off again.
We just can't get enough. Oh, Mundungu with the split. That'll do it. This thing's really not so bad, this deflector. It just turns a horizontal into a diagonal.
Yeah. Like a 22.5 degree thingy. Alright, where do we get in? Nowhere.
What?
Do we oh we
You
go
need the angle,
diagonal?
The angle. Yeah.
Oh yeah, but you just go whoop. Like between them probably.
Wait, is this thing is that thing stuck there? Or can we move that?
Oh, we can move it.
Okay, good. Because that's what I was pretty sure you need that.
And then we rotate it. Yeah.
There we go. Zecks is stuck on this red-blue level. Mundungu did it so quick. I didn't see the solution. Looks like they're cooking something pretty interesting. Oh? Yeah. Well, that should... Oh, they're interfering with each other.
There we go.
Okay.
Also, Mundungu one is very much about going down is easy, but going up is the issue. So like this one up here.
Oh.
I gotta draw more carefully. This one up here. That one's hard to get to. You're gonna have to like snake your way back up there.
Oh. And you've only got one bender, as they call it.
They do call
So
that.
you have to use it to get out of the left side. So you're only going to be working with diagonals.
And this one has nowhere to go. There's no like end of a laser anywhere that we can use.
There's this doesn't, it's not good enough, but yeah.
If this was our 45
The bender.
45 yeah, the bender would work.
See, that's why they gave it a name, because they
So you can talk about it. It's true.
because it's very similar, but you do need to, yeah. So Mundungu's going to be starting lower, and like you said, because going up is such a problem, you've kind of run out of free height you could have started.
Yeah,
with.
but I mean, there is a lot of space to do it here in the middle. Then you'll be here, which may be enough.
And it does let you get that reflector right, or not the whatever the goal is, the receptacle right at the start.
It's not actually enough, is it? Oh, it's enough with this. It will be enough.
Do we have to?
No.
It seems like we're misusing something here. Like there's room to be more efficient somehow.
Surprisingly, we're already on the same level again. Zecks caught up really fast after getting stuck on 5, 6 a bit.
Yeah. I guess maybe not really misusing anything though, because like this diagonal doesn't quite line up with this diagonal, right? Like.
Mundungu is back to square one. This is what we already had.
So this one kind of wants this. This one kind of wants that. Right? Symmetry has been a thing. Maybe it's helpful. If we follow this pattern...
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
These don't
Uh-oh.
line up, really. Well, they sort of line up. I guess I'll get rid of these lines, but... Oh! No, it's not quite.
It's not enough.
A lot of the lines I had drawn were suddenly traced by Mundungu, and I got excited. But this one is one lower.
Yeah, you need to like gain 1 height.
What has Zecks got cooking here?
Doesn't have a way to split the laser. Wait, no, this is soft, isn't it? It has a splitter. So the splitter just goes, yeah.
That's what Mundungu has.
Oh!
It's...
And Zecks undoes it.
Oh no. Alright, new level. You have a lot of reflectors. But most of them are these diagonals.
This seems easy. You just kind of go efficient, right? I don't know, I feel like this is easier than previous stuff. And you know that you need... Like, maybe figuring out the end first would be a thing. Like, how does the end work?
How many...
You need a...
You have a lot of one-tile gaps.
How's that gonna work?
We only have the one true diagonal.
Oh, can you, like, go... Oh yeah, look how much stuff we have left.
Yeah. So what's the best bang for the buck? Like here? That saves you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these guys?
Seems pretty good, yeah.
I think that's even better than, like, this is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or whatever, right? Like...
I mean, looking good for Mundungu here regardless. Oh, I mean...
you can skip the corner.
Mundungu has missed a lot of these things.
That's true.
These Talos Principle targets.
Look at the smooth nature of this line, though.
Oh, do you need it for the end? That's possible.
I don't think so.
Oh, this doesn't work. Doesn't work. Yeah, you can... No, I think you do need it for the end. You can't rotate this thing, it's gonna point to the left.
Yeah, these things don't work the way that I thought they did. You have to do it the way that Mundungu is
Yeah, so
doing
I think this is forced in the middle here.
And then if you want to straighten out at the end, you need it, yeah. Poor Zecks was like 1 click away. Now they've got a complete reset.
I almost want to see Mundungu do like this instead.
Well, you can't turn on the thing.
Oh yeah,
Can you
that's why I turn here. Like, yeah, this part is wrong, ignore that part. But like, basically move the turn back to straight 1 lower. Huh? We're a little more efficient. But it's not enough, we can't go diagonal here.
Yeah. Yeah, generally speaking, I see what you mean.
But Mundungu is pretty efficient with the usage. Like,
it's pretty darn good.
There is, like a an amount of degrees you have to make, right, in the spiral.
Oh, that's true.
And I feel like Mundungu is perfectly using all of that. Maybe the start is wrong, but I don't think so either. So how can we hit this thing? How do we go horizontal here? Which is what we have to do.
We're using, what, 3 guys up here? If we were to instead go...
Oh, look at
1,
Zecks.
2, 3.
Look at Zecks.
Okay.
Mundungu also
How
has
did you
something.
save all those? Is he going to run out?
Oh, Mundungu used the 90 degrees. That's not good.
The 90 degrees is back. Zecks has it in place as well. Zecks is, look how many are needed for this. Zecks has nearly not enough. Yeah, this song is quite inspiring. So Mundungu's coming wide around here, which is part of what you were saying, but this thing forces you against the wall.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
if you could
my thought was this.
basically,
Yeah.
So we're using 1, 2, 3 deflectors, right? So if you can deflect 1, 2, 3.
4.
Yeah. 4.
And then you need another one, right? That one's gonna redirect it this way.
It's not nearly enough.
See Zecks? Zecks has something that looks promising. Look how many mirrors are left.
I mean, needs 7 for the final spiral.
Ah, it's missing 2. That's a lot. Is he missing 2? Missing a number. No, it's missing 1. So Zecks is 1 too inefficient.
You want to do some math, right? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times we need to turn 90 degrees. So that's 900 degrees. Each of these mirrors is worth,
45.
I guess. I don't know how to describe this one.
I mean,
It's a little bit different
in
than
the
this
end,
one,
it's
right?
a 45 degree, like 45 times 2 degree turn.
Okay. And so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
Oh, that's the right number, isn't it?
And then 1 extra. This guy. So that gives us room to kink our line the opposite angle once, and then once more back.
That's what Mundungu is kind of doing.
We have 1 degree of freedom to wiggle.
Yeah, and I feel like it has to be that.
Somewhere a wiggle needs to happen.
Because, like you said, like we're being forced against the wall here, and I think we're also being forced against the wall here. So
Yeah.
this is an angle we have to do. We cannot do it. So the question is, do we do option 1, which is like this, or option 2, which is like this? One of these will have to be done. Pretty sure.
Mm-hmm.
I think that one goes here, or here actually.
I can't begin to tell you how proud I am of us for getting math right on stream.
Oh!
Oh!
Look at that! Amazing. That's it. Mundungu is gonna solve this level first.
A brilliancy. Click spacebar to go to the next level. What is going on with the UI? What does this mean?
Maybe we can go there. It's just unlocked for some reason.
Okay. I think we're on 11 out of 25.
I think so. Because
That means we're on pace for like an hour.
Zecks is also on 11.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it says why it does that.
We can rotate these guys any way we want.
Which guys?
Reflectors are benders? They're the same thing? Or are they? Am I making things up? Maybe not. Well, it must.
I think the back of the mirror also acts as a mirror. Is that it?
Oh. What Zecks is done. I didn't really get to appreciate it.
You never know when you're in the good times until they're over.
Oh, this tooltip on the right. Okay. How did I not read the text on screen, but I did spot this going on at the bottom?
Maybe you're just allergic to the French flag.
Yeah, blue, white, and green, and red.
It used to be the French flag, now it's not.
Zecks is on a messy level. The blues and reds and never the two shall meet? The goals are always...
Yeah, it's a huge mess, but you only have 4 things to place.
3 of them are splitters, though.
Check what Mundungu has going.
Yeah, Mundungu realizes the same bender must be used to get both lines diagonal.
The back does not act as a mirror.
No. It just can handle 2 lasers coming in from slightly different angles.
Oh, this seems
They
good.
don't interfere.
Oh, this doesn't seem good. Oh, no, it does seem good. We can rotate these.
Seems super good.
Nice. I forgot we can rotate them to 90 degrees as well. Alright, same level. Race is close, just how I like it.
Zecks has got to split these red lasers like crazy, and it's just not gonna... if you make a purple laser, does purple happily satisfy a blue goal or a red goal?
I mean, there was that puzzle at the start, which had a laser that wasn't the right color satisfying things. Not this one. We just saw it on Zecks. Oh, well, no. Yes, this one. No, it's red. I'm pretty sure it didn't light up when Zecks had a purple laser pointed at both blue and red. There.
Okay.
Doesn't light up.
So purple generally is just gonna get in your way. But it does... well...
I don't think it helps, since there's no splitter.
It's probably bad.
Such a mess. I like what Zecks says at the top. Okay, wasn't that it? Am I stupid? Oh no, you needed 2 redirectors.
So any place where reds and blues intersect, right? Like, if you just... here's the red grid. And so ideal places for red splitters, right, are at the intersection points.
Makes sense, yeah.
And likewise for blue, which are completely on their own grid, which gives you 18 keys locations to... That's all. Just There's just 18 possible places for your first splitter, 17 for your second, and 16 for your third. Just, get to work.
7,000 or so in total.
Oh, Zech's going back through a splitter. Is accidentally hitting him. Okay, so if you hit a blue with a purple, that's bad, right? If you hit a blue with a blue and a red from a different angle, does it hate that?
It seems to be bad. It was turning off.
I thought that. I can't quite see so
it's
clearly
not clear
when it's
at
on
all.
or off.
It's not clear at all. For some reason, they look different on both streams. Like the right red one, it's activated for both of them, but on Zecks it has like a black outline.
Mm-hmm.
That's weird.
If you have a blue splitter and a blue splitter...
And a blue splitter? What, you want to split blue twice?
I just like the idea of... Red has one, like, behind it, sort of, you know? Blue doesn't have that. Blue comes this way, and it can hit 1, 2, 3 without being hooked around. I was trying to make use of that fact somehow. Zecks has got something pretty elegant looking, and then every now and then he changes something, and half of it goes purple, and I'm like, I don't understand what I'm looking at anymore. Has found places that look good and important, and is now just spinning the mirrors. Whoa. Oh, it must be so close. Needs a 4-way... Oh, there's a 4-way split. Sheesh. Does Zecks... Is that Zecks abandoning everything, or did Zecks understand something and is building off of it? Mundungu is in the think tank here. This is the sort of puzzle game where thinking about it is more likely, not more likely to help, but some puzzle games, stopping and thinking about it doesn't help very much, I think. You're really better off getting in there with your hands and seeing stuff happen and make things click. But this one, I think some thinking time can go a long way.
You think? I would have said the opposite. I would just be trying things out like crazy.
I would not be able to understand what I was looking like. When I see Zecks flip a mirror and half of it goes purple, my brain's like, this is garbage. None of this is information.
It's pretty hard to track where the lasers are going. I agree with that.
It's genuinely distracting. What's the clever idea? I feel like you need something.
I think the
to
clever
serve a
idea
purpose for red and blue, but not make purple.
Yeah, exactly. You need like a splitter. Maybe if you hit a splitter with red and blue from opposite sides, it just redirects red and blue to the angles without making purple. Look at this.
A splitter always has 3. Like if you send red into a splitter, red is coming out of 3 sides of it. So how do you get blue in there and not mix?
I don't know. Maybe the blue and red clash. Like in Talos Principle.
The game Maurice would rather be commentating right now.
I mean, it's basically the same thing.
This is harder. This is harder than the Talos Principle gets, like, even near the end of the game, to me. How must the players be feeling after 30 minutes of tinkering with these mirrors? They're only halfway done, and I would expect the levels to only get harder.
I would expect my opponent to be on like 22 right now.
Generally, I would think not a helpful thought, but people respond to different stimuli.
Yeah, no, it would not be helpful. It would make me very nervous.
But you would think it all the same.
Yep.
Unsurprising to learn that local puzzle expert Sully finished in 24 minutes.
I mean, at least this race is taking longer, so we're getting closer to the last match.
No. Oh, what if we go 90 minutes of Chromatron? That could be the world we live in. Sometimes, when racers are racing, and commentary sees the answer, everyone's waiting for the light bulb to click for the racers. This is not one of those times. I'm waiting for one of them to show me the answer.
I mean, I still think it's a game about trying stuff out, and since we're not the ones trying stuff out, it's really hard to see anything.
I get you.
I did like what Zecks said, where he was like just redirecting a laser back into the splitter. But then you
four-way.
But also you're wasting your only redirector then.
Yeah. I don't think there's anything cute you can do to have something serve a purpose for red and blue.
Yeah, to be clear, the pace spin very likely means, like the goal, it's not beat 25 levels, it's beat 1 through 25. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. But if 13 is unlocked, maybe they could go to 13.
Yeah, that's also true.
That is still part of the goal. Also, if you were really absolutely desperate, you could solve a level outside of the goal just to try to loosen some brain gears.
Yeah, that's what I did. Didn't I want a lockpick?
Did it help?
Well, no, I did it accidentally.
I was trying to give you
The way out.
a plausible.
Too late.
Trying
to... Funnily enough, the pace spin says the estimate, and the estimate is 30 to 50 minutes.
Oh.
Just to like rub it in. Hey, you're really slow right now.
We're getting some frustration mouse wiggles from Zecks.
I know that all too well.
It's kind of an interesting thing, Zecks going behind the laser. That's probably not good. It's interesting though.
Mundungu is just somewhere else making sandwich right now.
I wonder. I do not presume to think that Mundungu is so pessimistic that they have given up on the race and are just politely waiting for their opponent to finish. But it's possible.
I mean, right now they're in the lead. If this goes to time, they got to 12 first.
I'm glad you remembered. I have not even remembered that was the case.
Zecks has to solve this puzzle.
I couldn't even tell you what the previous level looks like. This is my world. If there's some way to solve red with one splitter and one deflector, then blue can just be two splitters. But that seems obvious. So obviously that's not it.
There is no previous level. It's the whole race.
Remember when I was talking about the intersection points of the
Yeah.
red rows and columns? This one messes with blue. So does this one. So does this one. This one and this one, like these seem unlikely. Because the gun would have to like...
You really like
this
bottom
one's-
right.
That seems... Maybe. That's a clear maybe.
What? We're moving.
What has Mundungu seen?
We are moving with passion. Look at this.
The double blue deflector.
Okay, never mind.
Mundungu, if they had an extra deflector, they'd be done. It does seem like something needs to serve two masters, but I don't understand how.
It seems like once that happens, we're making purple.
Yeah, because with the regular deflector, there's only one in, one out. Or, I mean, those might even overlap and be exactly the same thing. Either way, if you send two ins at it, you end up with purple. Oh, maybe these guys can be used differently. Like if you use it one way, it passes through and splits. But if you use it a different way,
Which way? It'll just shoot up instead if you rotate it 90 degrees.
can you rotate them to be flat?
No. Alright, Matt, let's solve this puzzle.
Oh, good.
I'm
glad
actually...
you're with me.
Let's no longer rely on these racers. How are we gonna solve
Are you
this?
gonna load the game? Is that
No,
what you're
no, no,
saying?
no. I would have to play 10 levels first. That's too much work. So I agree with you. Like, we're missing a piece, right?
Yeah.
We've got 4 pieces. We need 3 of them to do red and 2 of them to need to do blue. That's an issue. So how do we use only 2 pieces or 2 of red and also a piece of blue in order to hit the 3rd red? That is our question. I have no idea.
As I understand it, a splitter always has 3 lines.
Lines, yeah.
Well, okay, no, it has 1 in and 2 outs.
Yes.
Now, if you send an out...
Basically, the splitter will go straight and also reflect.
Yeah. And if you send something else at it... it's always gonna mix.
I want to see what happens if we have a splitter here and we send red and blue into it. I'm just curious.
Yeah. It seems like everything would turn purple.
I mean, that's what we're seeing here, kind of.
Zecks is so frustrated. Wait, what is happening here, though?
Well, so just look at the lines disconnected. They do not turn purple. It is just that red and blue are on the same line. That is what's happening. So the red line is going here and being reflected up. And then the blue one goes here and being reflected down. So these two turn into purple.
But it's not like once it gets here, Well, I've drawn it with a red line, but that would be blue.
Yes. And these ones are also doubled up because they get reflected by the refractor. So also purple, and then these lines are only once, so they're blue or red depending on which line it was.
So a reflector can serve red and, or a splitter can serve red and blue.
Yeah.
You'll just temporarily get a mixed color. So it has to be that.
Yes.
Somehow.
I agree.
We got some Falcom music. Trails East, I forget.
Oh, look at Zecks. Already over. But Zecks had like a solution where 5 things were hit and he still had the regular mirror to use.
Oh. I think that means you just need to set up the same construction just in a slightly different place. Which looks like what we're seeing. We're seeing it shuffle.
Yeah. This needs to, yeah, like this. This is pretty good.
Oh, purple is... It's not quite right. Oh, it's not quite right.
Ah, see? Again. We're just missing red somehow at the bottom here. And we have this mirror left.
Yeah. Yeah, this is like the fight against the enforcers or something.
This is
Trails in the
hateful
sky.
confrontation.
Sure. Do you think if the game, instead of drawing overlapping red and blue as a purple line,
Yes. I think it would
drew
help
it
a
as
lot.
a separate red and a separate blue, but also
What?
it would
What?
complete.
That's it.
Zecks is free.
So it was that. It was this like... let me just be proper here. So, purple to the right, purple from the right, purple in the middle, and then like we're continuing the
But
lines
the appropriate colors come out from all of the other directions.
like this.
Yeah.
And then you just put it in a specific place and it works out. Zecks is now in the lead.
Zecks, after 44 minutes, is halfway through the goal.
Oh no!
Oh, finds this diagonal
Oh,
and then a split.
you don't want these on the same line. It's interesting.
Oh, you can do so much. How does... Oh, this is red up here. I was like, what are we having trouble with? That's red. Okay. Red's been hit. Blue has traveled to its furthest place. Can we not just split red here? This guy?
We're also missing blue on the right.
We gotta reset. Mundungu has been completely unwilling to combine blue and red, and we know now that that has to be part of the solution.
This looks pretty good for Zecks. 2 mirrors for... Oh, that's not enough. Unless we can reuse that mirror? No, we can't. I got all hyped for nothing. It's... Oh, it's working!
Yes! The white laser combines red, blue, and green into a single beam.
Okay.
Zecks is just interrupting the beams.
We have our first forfeit in the race.
I wonder how far 1UP40 got. Mundungu has found several clever ways to light up 5 of the 6 things. It got to 10. Not too far behind some of the racers.
So you only have 2 benders on this level. And you kind of want every line to bend, because it's hard to get around the other things. I guess
Yeah.
white and blue are the closest to their finish, right? For green it like has to go all the way on the other side. So I assume you use the benders for red and... This looks like an Autobahn exchange. For red and green. And then the regular mirrors for white and blue somehow. But you don't have that many mirrors.
Benders also have this interesting thing, like this green thing can also be like a blue, like this, right?
Wait, that was... No, that was not it.
But benders can have like 2 inputs and 2 outputs, I think, right?
What do benders have?
Like if you have a bender, you could have a green laser do this, and then have a blue one do this, I think, off the same one.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's cool.
That is cool.
That's all I wanted to say.
Very cool. Oh, that's what Zecks is doing. He's like, oh, that's cool.
He's sending the green laser back at itself.
So Zecks thought that this puzzle was trying to cheat him and was not using the white one. Instead trying to combine RGB into white. But the puzzle does say the white laser does nicely. So either it's like really trying to fool you, or you can use the white one. Oh! Sully pointing out, yeah, you can just run any other laser through the white one. That's why it's saying the white laser combined with the white pinwheel requires at least 1 of each red, blue, and green.
Oh. As long as white is hitting it, it doesn't matter what else is hitting it.
Yeah. So you can just put like red, like droop, droop, and it just goes boop, boop, boop.
Okay. And then you're focusing on using the angles to get blue and green?
I still think green is the biggest issue. So I would use the angular on the green at least.
Well, I guess white still needs a diagonal. If white's going to hit white, it can't do it orthogonally, or it's going to also hit green or red. Probably.
Like this using a bender on the red one. You don't necessarily have to use one.
You run both green and red through white, blue, and white, get diagonals. Green going through white without hitting red seems kind of hard to do.
Yeah, without a diagonal at least.
Okay, here's the bender being multi-purpose for Zecks. Was frustratingly found it hitting green as well. Was trying to.
I mean, everything's hitting everything. Green is hitting red, red is hitting green.
Oh, now green is double hitting red. Laser focused. X marks the spot. Here is where I shouldn't be.
Sometimes you have a solution that just looks really cool, like this one. That doesn't seem right. But also, maybe none of this matters, because Mundungu has to solve 12.
So much Fabs has finished in first place. Hey, Zanzibar, so you need to light up all of these goals with the appropriate colored lasers. The blue one must be lit up with blue and only blue. The green must be lit up with green and only green. Same with red. White needs to be lit up with white. If you're also hitting it with green or red or blue, it's okay as long as it has white. And you've got some pieces you can place from your bank here, though the players are pretty keen about moving them into the field and making stuff happen, so whatever's on the field, that's what you have to play with.
Zecks has green through red, which is bad.
Red through blue as well.
I'm
Zecks is avoiding red through white.
Oh yeah, that's super bad.
Yeah. Using resources to avoid something they don't have to.
I'm really scared that Mundungu is gonna be on this puzzle for 60 minutes.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know how long it would have taken me. You know, like
We didn't see it until Zecks was just doing it already.
We did have that idea of like the splitter must be involved in interacting with both colors. We did get that far. Mundungu is only just now starting to experiment with the color mixing. Oh, but it's sort of identifying it as like, oh, that's bad.
Yeah, that's what I said earlier. You don't want purple, but you do want purple. Just not, like, out.
Yeah, temporary purple. Temporary Purple is the name of my new prog rock band. Please come see us on Saturday. We're playing a gig. We only do covers of Deep Purple songs.
I agree with MG Ray. I think I've seen this game or played this game, but it's not in my race history.
I mean, there's plenty of deflector laser games.
Cover your light. You're blinding me. Zecks is not seeing
Prism Light the Way or whatever last year.
Wasn't that like a platformer?
There was two. There was Prism Light and Prism Lights or something. I don't remember. One of them was a mouse game with your field of view obscured until you moved around. And you had to pick up all the dots.
Oh no,
and
it
one was just like this.
It was the other way around. It was you could see the level until you started moving around.
Well, yeah, but then you could see everywhere from your position.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Zecks has got some sauce cooking. Green is activated, and it's going through white, which is what Sully said is the thing.
Yeah, but it's using a lot of mirrors to accomplish that, which may be fine. We can get white and blue using a single bendy.
What are we doing? Why has blue done a
full
360?
Blue
is already hitting blue. Why do we care about blue?
Let blue go.
55 minutes. How much of that has been Mundungu on this one level? And how much of that has been Mundungu not doing anything? This is one of these things where I start to get worried. We only have 2 people who have joined every single mystery tournament over the course of our decade-long history. And I worry this is the one where we're going to lose one.
This is the straw.
Oh boy. This is my personal bane is tricky. Oh, blue is going through blue and white. That's okay.
Yeah, but it's unnecessary. Zecks is stuck on
Oh,
the
look,
idea
white
that
is...
Zecks is stuck on the idea that white is bait.
If Zecks could stop white,
No,
this would be
green
it.
is going
oh, no,
through
green,
red.
Green is going through red.
I mean, Sully has said the solution, chat. You need one for white, one for blue, then you have 5 regular mirrors left, and those can do red and green. 3 for green, 2 for red.
Yeah, we saw the red path.
Yeah,
And then the green is like an up and around sort
green
of.
is like this, yeah. Blue just
what
goes
I drew,
shroop.
but messier. Did you do really straight lines? Did you do is there a
I
secret technique?
no, I'm just
You're just good?
I'm good at mouse games.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not gonna try it now because it's gonna be bad if I try it.
Those were very straight
Okay.
lines, gotta say. Well done. Very good.
Thank you.
You did
So
manage to
nice.
go right between two sets of squares, but they were undeniably straight.
Middle one didn't turn out so well. Mundungu. I mean, Mundungu, if he moves this lower... Oh, the mouse is leaving the screen. I'm scared. If he moves the lower mirror up, the lower splitter, he's gonna have that purple S. Purple S lights the way. You know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Purple, it's okay if it's like coming back at this blue gun or whatever. It's okay if it's in the middle. It's okay if it's going there.
I also think in this term of combining the lasers, but I feel like that's bait. You're really thinking of, oh, there's a... Like, it's okay for the blue light to go this way. That's okay. It's not okay for it to go to the right. But it's not doing that. Like, that's what the purple is signifying. That it is not going to the right. Because it's not purple there, it's only red. I think if you think of it disconnected like that, it's way easier.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Zecks, what we're doing? I feel like if Zecks properly solves red, we're gonna be really close.
That's true.
Just the move we were saying, like to the right, down, and to the right again.
It's cyan laser.
I'm very dramatic over here.
It's very it's got that quality of
Like a play.
yeah, like storytelling is happening in this song.
The villain is explaining his motive as he's making fun of us.
Mundungu is just absolutely no closer to anything here.
We have crossed the hour mark.
This pulse-pounding Ikaruga music is reminding us of a different match we might have had we drawn a different game. No shade at this game. I don't want to sound like I'm... This game is just hard. It's just really hard.
That's 3 lasers, 3 mirrors for green. This is okay. I don't know why we're solving red that way, but let's just ignore that. That, like, for now, that's fine.
It's a big problem, though.
Look at Zecks is still going on about all 3 colors through white.
The green is also like green is hitting white, not green, and also it's using not just 3 mirrors but a bender.
Yeah. Zecks is convinced that the white laser is bait.
Yeah, it's a problem. It's been shut off.
It's a white herring. I mean, Zecks could at least fix red, and I feel like that would be a good path to the solution. Like, even in this thought that, oh, red has to go through white, we're still doing this move.
Yeah. I feel like this might have been an interesting race if you had infinite pieces.
What? You're just gonna...
It's not a puzzle game anymore. It's like a action management game.
Power defense.
Yeah. And then there would need to be more levels or whatever.
Oh, red is correct. Blue is very wrong.
Okay.
Because we still think that blue has to hit white.
Right.
Oh,
But this red move is really good.
Oh, this is on the way to correctly solve green. Red is no longer correct. In this 5-person race, one player has done so far.
And one is forfeit.
Yeah.
2 are on stream. Ico VT also racing alongside. I feel like both racers are at the point where they're like, please just finish my opponent. Please just... It's really defeatist, but we've had some people come in here in the interview and tell us that's what they were kind of thinking. Zecks, I take it back. Zex's movements to solve this puzzle have not slowed in the slightest, you know? And it doesn't feel like this kind of thing that I do sometimes, like a child who's been told to eat their vegetables, so they just kind of shuffle the broccoli around on the plate with a fork, not really caring what goes where.
That's what you do?
Yeah, just sort of pretending like you're actually eating the... Well, I do the puzzle game equivalent, where like I'm moving these mirrors around, but I don't care what's going on. I'm just trying to put up the appearance as if I am solving a puzzle, not actually trying to solve it.
We have red in the correct position.
Yeah, Zecks is not doing that. Zecks is seeking good moves, iterating on ideas, exploring.
Mundungu is doing it. This mirror has been spinning for the past 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Just kind of has to move this mirror to the middle, but I feel like has seen that and has concluded that that's not the correct thing to do. Oh.
Red's life course has just been completely altered.
Zecks is using the bender to get green to green, which is a waste of a bender. We want to use... Yeah, blue is correct right now. Let's just leave it alone. We're gonna use the white laser to activate the white thingy.
Do you want to try to do the whole solution?
I think we almost did already, right?
Is it blue bender this way?
Yeah. And then green either goes up or down, doesn't really matter. Like, could go here, for example.
And white bender through white alone?
Yes.
Do we have white? Is this white?
White is white, it's in the middle.
Zecks did it!
Oh, I was like, why does it look
I'm like,
different?
where's the white laser?
Mundungu also did it!
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Incredible! Incredible!
So, Mundungu is not as far behind as, like, it seemed to me. It's only 3 puzzles. We know
12, 13, and 14.
Yeah, we know
Oh.
that this entire game can be done in 24. We still have 24 minutes left.
Did they skip? I don't think anyone skipped. All the levels are blue.
Yeah.
And then white is the one they're on, and green is the... Oh, no, Mundungu did skip. Mundungu is on 13, and 12 is available.
Oh. The hype is dead.
Zecks definitely finished that level, though.
Oh my god, what is this thing? The filter only allows one color of light through. Oh yeah, it's gonna remove blue and green. Like, basically it blocks blue and green. The red one. That's like our equivalent in our thinking of it is not a white laser, it is a red, blue, and green laser.
Yes. Okay, so Purple, blue, cyan, yellow, green, red, everything in white. Everything is needed here.
Oh, that's rough because you'd need to recombine green and red for yellow, for
After
example.
you split them apart.
Yeah.
So you can just, you don't necessarily have to combine them and then point them in the right direction. You can just send red and blue through both, right? Like, blue can come this way.
Oh yeah,
And
that's
get
true,
both.
that's true.
Yellow and cyan, are they friends?
Yellow and red
No.
is pretty bad. Okay. Remove your line. Let's see.
Oh, green is part of cyan and yellow. So I love this diagonal Zecks has.
Yeah. Needs to maybe put a mirror here. For red. For the line that I drew in blue.
Yeah, normally the idea we want to communicate needs to be done so very quickly because the players are going so fast.
Oh, isn't this it already? Just needs to move this laser to like here. No, sorry, not that one. The filter.
Red is hitting purple.
Yeah, the filter has to move.
Now red is hitting yellow.
The filter
Blue
has to
needs
move.
to hit
It has to
purple.
move here.
There.
The filter goes here. Or like further left even. There's not a lot of room there. How do we get this to redirect onto purple now? Oh no! This looks really good.
Can the filter scooch up one? Oh no, it's going through something. Wait, what is that?
Oh! Yeah, you put the blue filter here. We already have red and green coming through the middle.
Oh.
That's not green. Green.
Okay.
And then pow, blue. Pow, white explosion.
Sheesh.
Oh, here we go, Terranigma.
Oh, Zecks found it. Blue up there. Deflected down.
Nice.
Onto 16.
That's a nice solution. I like that puzzle.
Mundungu solved
13.
13 is now on 14. So beautiful. Are these gates white? Like white. Wow, okay. And then
Yeah.
red, blue, green.
I like this zigzag that Zecks has going on. The zigzags.
Okay. That's red.
Oh, we're kind of
That's
running out
blue.
of. We're kind of running out of mirrors.
Yep.
I think.
Let's see, if you were playing Mythical Nine's Chromatron, you would have a bunch more mirrors and you could just do it.
That would be so much more fun. I mean, I guess either green or blue could just be coming from straights.
Not enough mirrors. The timer briefly was all ones.
All one.
No, that was that other game.
Ah,
This one is called Chromatron.
also a puzzle game though, grid-based.
No first-person view updating as you move
Imagine.
around the level.
Your mouse, wherever it's pointing, has a first-person view. I want to make a game like that. Isn't that a cool idea? move a mouse around like an invisible
Well-
level.
Zecks had it all of a sudden. They had this this moon laser. The green was going.
It's like fireworks. Oh, I know what we're doing. Do you know what we're doing? We know this one.
We have 4 mirrors and 4 reflectors.
We're doing this.
The 4-way bursto.
I mean, maybe.
I'm not so sure.
That's fine.
I think we don't quite have enough because if we had red,
No, I think we have enough.
just already.
No,
coming
we
in
have
or
enough.
whatever.
Look, we have enough.
That's green. That's blue,
We've been making some nice colors on the side.
and that's red.
Oh.
That's red.
That's red.
That's red.
We are doing that.
The prism
Oh my god, it's the Sokoban though.
bends it differently when you hit it at its long face
Oh, I hate it.
at a glancing angle.
I hate this thing. Oh, that's a cool angle.
17 minutes remaining.
Whoa.
It seems like a foregone conclusion Zecks is gonna win, but can Zecks finish the goal in 90 minutes? Okay, so the prism is doing its thing at the bottom.
But the way we can
Does it
think
matter
about it.
how you hit the prism?
So I think basically the angle between red, green, and blue into it will be different. That's like our, like if we continue with
if
our,
you come at it straight, then it will come out straight?
if it's red, green will be 1 to the left, blue will be 2 to the left.
I didn't understand.
It's just it splits the lasers. This looks
I
easy.
got that
Oh, this
far.
was easy.
It's over.
Maybe we're gonna have it done after all. It's very nice of these racers to prolong the race, since the next race was so far away.
You can send light backwards through a prism to produce a multicolored beam.
Yeah, makes
Oh,
sense.
God.
In the same way that red, green, and blue were coming out at different angles, if they come in at different angles, they may come out at the same angle. It's just confusing which angle specifically you want. Oh, Zecks just ignores the prism. It's like, nah, I'm gonna combine green and blue immediately.
Mundungu is stuck on the idea that all 3 lasers need to converge on the white. 3 colored ones.
That's what Zecks thought for a long time.
Got some lyrics.
What she's singing.
I heard her say now. That was the one word.
So hard for me to tell which it's so hard for me to tell which angles these lasers have to go into the prism to come out as one.
But it's easy for me to tell that this scumbag is lying. You were never inside the grocery store on Thursday.
The
You
receipt.
snuck in on Wednesday and you fell asleep in a cereal box.
It sounds like something that would happen in a Ace Attorney game.
Maurice, if I have a red laser
Okay.
going this way and a green laser going this way,
Okay.
and they hit the prism, what happens?
Well, it depends on the rotation of the prism and also the thing that I said where it's impossible to tell which color comes out which way. Like if we also have a blue laser coming from here, it may work. It may shoot white here. But it depends on which is which, I think. You know?
So if blue was coming in from here instead, that would never work because the angles are not even or whatever?
I think in the previous puzzle we saw white coming in from the left and then all three lasers came out like next to each other, 45 degrees apart.
Yeah.
So that would be my clue that in Zecks' puzzle they do have to come in 45 degrees apart.
Actually, one thing I think I saw was, I think it went into a prism like this and came out red, blue, green.
Yeah, 45 degrees apart.
Okay. But what if white came in from this angle instead?
Everything would rotate to the... I mean, it depends on the rotation of the prism as well.
So if the white laser rotated to this position and the prism rotated accordingly,
Yeah. Then the
the
red...
red, blue, and green would stay the same?
No, they would also rotate.
They would also rotate.
It's just like if red goes into the prism, it gets redirected according to the rotation of the prism, and if green does it, it gets rotated with the prism, but also additionally 45 degrees. And that's how it gets split. Like red comes out a different angle than green and blue. Like
So it's
blue's coming into this prism.
It's like a 45 mirror for red and like a
90 mirror for blue. Yeah,
and
that's how I see
and
it.
135 for green or something
Yes.
like that.
Yes, that's how I see it.
Okay.
So here you can see red just got bounced back out, and blue went like this through the prism.
Okay.
And red just came back out the side it entered.
There's 10 minutes. And 6 levels.
I think
for
this.
Zecks.
Yeah, and Mundungu is 6 levels behind. I think this may be over. Yeah, see, look here. Green is going in, coming out this way. If this was a blue laser instead, it would not be coming out this direction. Not here. Maybe here, maybe here, maybe here, maybe here.
Okay.
That is the unclear part to me, at least. Cannot tell you which angle exactly it would be coming out of.
I love the idea of this mysterious X factor in this puzzle game. You just put this magic crystal down and it's like, oh, I'm not sure, we're gonna find out what it does.
What we know, or what I think I know, is that the 3 lasers will have to come in from these directions.
Okay. That diagonal one seems tricky.
Oh, that's fine. You have this thing here. So if green is
Okay.
like this, and then this.
Oh yeah, I guess most of the things that you have are benders, so having to use one there is not a big deal. It's likely Zecks will win by the mercy roll. Just so that everyone is clear, we have a time limit of 90 minutes,
Yeah,
so that our players do not have to give their entire day over to Chromatron if if Chromatron so demands. There is a limit, and so the player who has made the most concrete progress within the time limit will be the victor, in which case Zecks, who has done 19 levels, will be declared the winner.
Sully's saying his solution does not combine them at the obvious corner. I mean, that's fine too. It's just about like the angles that where they relatively are compared to the prism. Like if the prism is like up here, that's fine too.
Yeah, you can have that same 1,
Yeah,
2,
like
3.
it's not so important that it's that place specifically. I was really just talking about this 45-degree apart thing.
This is the music.
This is dramatic.
This is the Dark Souls boss theme that plays in my head when I draw a laser directing puzzle game in Mystery Tournament. Green and red have been prepped for the prism. What? White light emerges.
Yeah, 45 degrees apart.
Wait, no, white is coming out. It's blue overlapping green and red, but white is not coming out.
Oh, you're right, you're right. So green and red are being redirected to the top left, but blue is in the wrong place.
I'm very proud of myself for spotting that was the nature of the interaction. I'm learning after 82 minutes.
I mean, like, right? Because if blue was coming out from here instead, then it would be good. It goes this way.
Yeah.
Beautiful arrow.
Not so easy to get blue all the way over there. But maybe also not too, I don't know.
So dramatic. AKVT done. 23.
Should have waited to get the 123.
Yeah, the timer's gonna say that in 10 seconds. Get ready.
Everyone, please be excited.
That was
Almost.
Post the poggers in chat.
Oh, could you imagine if the music crescendo, the riser hit right at the moment?
Like 2
I
or
was
3
so
seconds
excited.
early.
I'm glad at least someone got a kick out of it. Zecks has the prism in the corner position. It's gone. Mundungu is on 15 now. Again, that ominous 12.
Honestly, maybe going back to 19 or whatever introduced the prism with the white laser could help here. So you know which angles these lasers have to be at. Because prisms work the same way backwards, I assume.
That's true.
Oh, it's Final Fantasy song again.
Yeah, this is the third time in the past 2 weeks.
Yeah, it keeps going up. Oh man, it's got the light motif.
Yeah. Rainwave lets you request things, so if you're on there all the time, some people just have their favorite songs. I like the idea of the Mystery Tournament fan who is like our shadow DJ. Nobody knows that I'm picking all the songs.
5 minutes left in this race. It seems to be done. I'm glad Mundungu hasn't solved all the way up to 25 and is back on 12. That would be an issue.
That would be weird. We would have to make a call suddenly that it was number of stages completed regardless of difficulty, despite the fact that this was not established before the race. And that would just be kind of uncomfortable for everyone involved.
Imagine.
Zecks had some stuff going on, but doesn't like it. Not enough resources to make it happen.
I mean, the green receptacle thing kind of messes you up. You have to waste a lot of mirrors just to get green in there.
Yeah, someone put this dang block in the way.
Do you want to go like diagonally? Through? You could do that.
That's an appealing idea. this game doesn't seem like it's haphazardly spewing things everywhere, you know? It's generally had a pretty thoughtful approach. Can Zecks tweak this?
Oh, we have the white laser. See?
Yeah.
And I called it
There's the arc, 45 between each laser.
right angle. Is that how you draw a right angle in America?
We do a square.
Oh. I think I've seen that, yeah. Oh, sorry, I removed your thing, yeah. Alright. In German, you do like the arc with the dot. That's the right angle.
Gotcha. No reason why that is better or worse,
Yeah,
except for the fact
I've
that ours
got-
uses right angles.
I've got no strong opinion on it either.
Zecks with a big Z. Doesn't like it.
Oh no.
Mundungu says, well, fun way to end the work week. Maybe they mean it earnestly. Sometimes I'm all doom and gloom up here in the commentator seat, like, oh, I feel so bad for the players. And then we pull them in for the interview, and they're like, it was fun. It was a fun. I spent 90 minutes having fun with a game.
I like your optimism.
I don't think that's where we're at here, but it's happened, you know?
Yeah. It's like puzzle game music. Like really big think.
Zecks is using so many mirrors here.
Just for green. That's kind of close, honestly. Oh, that one guy correctly recognizing this Plants vs. Zombies. Well done.
These games have good music. I just don't know the games at all.
Ah, success, one mirror too few. So where's the prism? Oh, it's still top right. Inventory. Alright, seems to be it. We have 30 minutes, seconds left. 30 minutes. Oh no. 30 seconds left in this match. After 90 minutes, we have a mercy rule. Whoever has the most progress wins. And there's... I feel like there's no possible way, unless you're a task bot, that Mundungu could come back here.
I mean, yeah. Even realistically speaking, like 30 minutes ago, it was kind of over. It's going to be Zecks, the Mystery Tournament 2 and Mystery Tournament 11 champion, taking the round.
That's Tim.
Do you think the players will want to chat about their race?
Let's see.
I would not be too surprised to just see, like, Mundungu has quit the server. Yeah. Mundungu has nothing to say. They're hungry, and they're gonna get some food. They spent some time on an activity that means something to them, and that time has been spent,
So is Zecks.
and a victor has been determined. They didn't finish the goal, but they fought hard to get as far as they could. And so Zecks has earned this result, and now is going to get some rest. But not us!
Maybe a little.
Well, maybe a little. There's 15 minutes. We have a little bit of rest.
I was talking about
But then-
Mundungu making sandwiches earlier, and now I want a sandwich.
Yeah, you fool. I definitely don't want a sandwich. You definitely didn't make me want one.
I don't want a sandwich with melty
I'm-
cheese, fresh
I'm immune to
ham.
propaganda. You can't touch me.
Beautifully crispy. You know, like when the cheese gets like on the grill, and it starts to like get all crispy. Mmm, that's good.
The meat, the juices from the meat starts to mix with the cheese and the
Ah,
sauce.
yes, yes, yes.
Nope, I don't want one at all.